A recent crime has caught the attention of many here on campus. We'll have the details coming up.
The Tech Activities and South Plains Food Bank have teamed up to give you a chance to help those in need. Find out how next.
And once a month, downtown Lubbock becomes a gathering place for art lovers from all over the city. We'll take a deeper look into the First Friday Art Trail.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Devin Blackburn.
And I'm Grubbs. Yesterday morning, one student had a scary experience here on campus, and it's bringing attention to the issue of campus safety.
Around 3:28 a.m. Tuesday morning, the Texas Tech Police Department received a report of a kidnapping near Snead Hall. A student was walking on campus and was confronted by two men who had a gun and forced the student into his vehicle. The suspects took the victim's phone and then forced him to drive around Lubbock, stopping off at ATM machines where he was forced to use his accounts to withdraw money. The suspects attempted to find another vehicle to steal, but eventually returned to campus with the victim. Then they forced the victim to take them into Snead Hall so they could find another victim to rob. After finding another potential victim, the student who had been kidnapped alerted the other student to the situation, and that led to a brief struggle. The kidnapped victim escaped, and suspects fled the building. At this time, the Texas Tech Police Department is seeking the two young suspects and have released the following descriptions. Suspect 1 is a tall black male, last seen wearing a gray sweatshirt and blue jeans. Suspect 2 is a shorter black male, about 5 foot 6 inches tall, and last seen wearing a red sweatshirt with an Air Jordan logo and bright pink shoes. If you have any knowledge of the victims or if you witnessed the crime, you are encouraged to contact the local authorities. You can call the Texas Tech Police Department at 742-3931, the Lubbock Police Department at 775-2865, or Crime Line at 741-1000.
Another set of crimes that have captured national attention are the recent terrorist attacks in France, Beirut, and other locations around the world. And several groups here on campus are coming together to give students a chance to take a moment and remember those directly affected by those events. Texas Tech Student Government Association's Diversity Committee, Health Sciences Center students, and Cross-Cultural Academic Advancement Center are hosting a candlelight vigil tonight. The event is scheduled to take place in Memorial Circle at 6 p.m. The vigil will pay tribute to each of the recent tragedies around the world and will give the tech community a chance to show solidarity with all those whose lives were impacted by these events.
On a lighter note, the Tech campus is gearing up for the holiday season and one of the biggest events of the year. Work crews are busy finishing up the installation of the holiday decorations and lights for this year's Carol of Lights celebration. The annual event takes place in Memorial Circle and features the instantaneous lighting of more than 25,000 bulbs surrounding the buildings near the main entrance to the campus. One of the newer decorations featured each season is the huge Christmas tree located just west of the seal. Crews finished the installation of the larger-than-life evergreen today with the placement of the star on top. Carol of Lights takes place on Tuesday, December 1st at 5:30 p.m., and the lights will stay lit each evening until New Year's Day.
Another big part of the holiday season is the spirit of giving. During this time of the year, many student groups host and take part in activities that benefit the community.
And one annual tradition gives all of us a chance to make someone's day a little better. Reporters Amber Berry and Carly Banks have a look at how you can help.
The Tech Activities Board holds an annual food drive every fall semester to donate to the South Plains Food Bank.
We do it the entire month of November, so it's every Monday and Friday from 11 to 1 that we collect here at Copy Mail, but we also collect, like if you come drop them off at our office, we'll take them. But we're collecting throughout the entire month and then donating the entire collection at the end of November. We just want to do better and give back, because the more people we reach, that means the more we can give back to the community and the whole campus. So if we get more students involved, that means we're a united campus, a campus that cares, and that's basically what we're trying to get at. We don't really want like 10,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds, as long as we get to the goal of uniting the campus, doing a good deed. I think the best part about the drive is seeing people wanting to give back and the way they leave knowing that they actually contributed to something bigger than themselves, and that they're not doing this just for the community service hour, because they're not getting anything out of it unless they're Greek life and they're doing it for the competition, but most of them aren't. They're just doing it to give back, and when they leave you could see the look on their face that they actually did something for someone else instead of just doing it to benefit them. And I think as a coordinator for this event, I think that's one of the best things to see, that they're going to be leaving satisfied with what they did today. So
we visited the South Plains Food Bank to get some insight on where the students' donations are going. Every person that comes through the line on the dock at the South Plains Food Bank looks you in the eye and tells you thank you and God bless you. That's why I work at the South Plains Food Bank, because we're feeding the people who need it the most. My favorite part of working at the South Plains Food Bank is meeting the people that we serve. What I have learned being an employee here is that our clients are just like me. They're just like my neighbor. They're just like my parents. They're really normal people who have just been given a hard time in life.
If you would like to contribute, bring your donations to the Student Union Building or stop by the South Plains Food Bank. Reporting for MCTV, I'm Amber Berry.
And I'm Carly Banks.
It's been another crazy weather week here on the South Plains. We started out on Monday with thunderstorms and even some tornadoes in the northern panhandle. Then yesterday we had wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and a wind chill factor below freezing.
Today has still been pretty cool overall, but sunny skies are helping us warm up a bit. Will the warming weather trend continue? Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. Yesterday's winds have stuck around so far, but luckily they aren't blowing cold air. With the sun, our highs will top out in the upper 60s, but from here, the rest of the week will bring a roller coaster of temperatures, with tomorrow's high topping out in the upper 50s and Friday possibly getting up to 70 degrees. Saturday, the temperatures will bottom out with a high below 50 and lows under the 30-degree mark. That would mark our coldest day of the fall this year. Continuing to Sunday, our warming trend will finally hit the area, with high temps ending up in the upper 60s by Tuesday. Lows will stay cool, but it looks like we will stay away from the freezing mark for a while after Sunday. All 3 days will be mostly sunny, and wind shouldn't be a factor. It has been this week. Looking ahead, late next week could bring back moisture with a slight chance of snow by next weekend.
If you're looking for food and fun, the Tech Activities Board has a unique event for you. Let's take a look at our MCTV events calendar. Tomorrow night, TAB is hosting their annual Murder Mystery Dinner in the Sub Ballroom at 7 p.m. The event is a great way to enjoy food while indulging in a puzzling whodunit. Tickets for the event were given out last week for free to the first 200 students.
And this weekend, you can catch a special performance by the Tech School of Music. Tech's Opera Theater Group will perform The Turn of the Screw on Friday and Saturday in the Allen Theater. The opera features 2 acts based on the literary classic by Henry James. Tickets for the event are $10 for students and $15 for the general public, but as with all School of Music performances, there will be a student rush for the free tickets right before the show. The curtain rises at 7 p.m. both nights.
And looking a little farther ahead, if you're planning to leave town for Thanksgiving next week, but need a ride, Tech's Parent Relations have you covered. The campus group works with a company called Break Shuttle to provide low-cost round-trip transportation to 5 major Texas cities: Austin, Dallas, El Paso, Houston, and San Antonio. All shuttles leave Wednesday morning, November 25th, and return Sunday, November 29th. The shuttles are filling up fast, but there are still some available. Visit breakshuttle.com for more information.
Over the years, Lubbock has developed a unique art community that is inspired by the beauty and culture of the South Plains area. And members of that community have come together in recent years to create an outlet for fellow artists to share their talents with the public.
Reporters Caitlin Nix and Cameron Court headed downtown to discover the First Friday Art Trail.
The First Friday Art Trail is held from 6 to 9 p.m. on the first Friday of every month, put on by the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts throughout the Lubbock Cultural District, where anyone is allowed to attend. The event includes many works of art, entertainment, and food.
I think this is probably my 3rd or 4th time at the First Friday Art Trail. And I keep coming back because it's always been a really fun experience to kind of come here with friends and kind of look at the exhibits and kind of see all the kind of local things that artists do here in Lubbock and stuff like that. I think students should come to First Friday Art Trail because it's a fun experience that you can spend time with your friends as well as kind of experience the local aspects of Lubbock that make it kind of neat while you're here in college.
This is my 2nd time at First Friday Art Trail, and I just came back because it's nice to bond with, groups of people, and just like see all the different art that the people in this community, do. I think students should check this out because it definitely gives you a different insight of Lubbock, because a lot of people think like, oh, West Texas, like there's not much out there, but there's actually like a lot of culture, and like it's really nice to see like art from people like within the community. Like I think that's really awesome.
For MCTV, I'm Caitlin Niggs.
And I'm Cameron Court.
So Chris, have you ever been to a First Friday Art Trail?
I have. Freshman year I went. It was really interesting. I recommend it to a lot of people.
Awesome. That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check out ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you next week.